Hello everybody, myself Nidhi Joshi, and in today's session I am going to discuss what is a binary search tree. In my session, first I will be discussing what is a binary search tree, why it is required, and what are different operations that we are performing, that is the insertion, deletion, searching, and the display of the node from the tree. So, let us first see what is a binary search tree. So, we all knew that in the binary tree, the nodes are arranged in any fashion. The node contain at most maximum 2 child. So, like in the binary tree, the nodes are arranged in a random fashion, are arranged in any fashion. So suppose if new node, if we want to attach the new node, so how we are going to arrange that new node? Either we can arrange it as a left child or left child. So that position is not fixed, that approach, that position is not fixed. So as well as if you want to find any node from the binary tree, so we have to search the node from the root to the leaf node. If we got the desired element somewhere in the middle, that's okay. If the desired element is present at the last of the tree, so we have to search all the nodes one by one. So this is a long cut procedure, so lot of overhead involved. So in that case we have to search the entire tree for a longer amount of time. So in short, the time complexity will be increased unnecessarily. So this is the most and the general problem that the person is facing. So in order to overcome this drawback and making searching algorithm faster in binary tree, we are using or building a binary search tree. So now let us see what is a binary search tree. A binary search tree is based on binary searching algorithm. Here the data is systematically arranged. It means that the tree or the data is arranged in the fashion like, in a manner like, at the root node the left child node is having the lesser value and the right child node is having the greater value than the root node. So the value of the left node is smaller than the root node and the right node is greater than the root node. Or mathematically I can represent the root node value lie between the left node and the right child node. So in a simple way I can redefine the definition like this: the root node value, the left node value is lesser than the root node, left node value, left child node value is lesser than the root node and the right child value is greater than the root node. So let us see, consider this tree. This is the binary tree. Why we are calling it as a binary tree, we'll see in the couple of minutes. So here 50 is the root node, 30 is the left child node, and 60 is the right child node. If I am seeing 30 value, that's the left child value is smaller than the parent node value and the right child value is greater than the parent node value. So in the same way, if I am considering this subtree, the left child is having the smaller value, the right child is the having the greater value. In the same way for this node also. So in general, the parent value, the left child is having the smaller value as compared to the parent value, and the right child value is having the greater value than the parent value. So now we'll see what all operation that we are performing on the binary search tree. We can perform the insertion of new node, deletion of the node from the binary search tree, searching, we have to find the desired element, and at last we have to display the particular element. So we'll see all those operations one by one. First we'll see what is an insertion. Insertion, it means if new nodes are inserted in the tree, then following algorithm or procedure we are using. So first what we are doing, we are reading the value for the node which has to be created and store it in a new node, in a node called a new. After that, first we are checking if the root is null. So if the root is not null, then we'll assign swap the with the new value. After that, we'll read the next value of the node created in a new. So initially what we are assuming, our tree is empty. So after that we are checking if the new value is less than the root value. If the new value is less than the root value, then attach new node as the left child node of the root. Otherwise we are attaching the new node as the right child of the root. We are repeating this process 3 and 4 for constructing the required binary search tree. To understand this, let us consider one tree. So we are having this tree. So in this what we have to do, insert the node in the given tree. We have to insert the node 24 in the given tree. So first what we are doing, we are checking with the root node. So 24 is greater than 10, so that will come as the right child of the root node. So further proceeding to the right child node, we are comparing it with the subtree right child node, that is the 20. So 24 again is greater than 20, so it will come to the right child node. So 22 and 24, if we are comparing, 24 again is greater, so that 24 will come as the right child node of the node 22. So in that way we can insert the new node in the given tree. We are checking it from, we are starting the process, we are checking it from the root node. So 10, 20, 22, 24. So in that manner we can insert the new node in the binary search tree. So suppose one more type of the problem is there. If we have to construct a binary search tree for the given list, this is the given list. So what we are going to do, first we are taking one element at a time. We are taking the first element and always considering the first element as the root node. So 50 is the root node. After that, moving towards the list, that is the 70. So 70 is greater than 50, that is the right child of the node 50. After that we are inserting the node 60. 50 greater right, it will come in the right child. So if we are comparing it with the node 70, that is the left child. So next element that we have to insert is 20. So upon comparing it with the root node, 20 is lesser, so that will come as the right child, left child, not the right child, that is the left child. So next element is 90. We'll compare it with the root node. It's greater than the root node, that will come as in the right side, in the right child node. So we'll compare with the 70. So 90 is greater than 70, so that will comes in the right hand side. In the same way for the node 10, we'll compare it with the root node. Compare with the root node 10, so 10 is smaller, so we'll compare with 20, so 10 is also smaller, it will come as a left child node. So in the same way we are inserting the new node 40, 100 like this. So after completing the list, we got the required binary search tree for the given list. So in the same way we can construct the binary search tree for the following list also. So this is the required binary search tree for the given list. For your practice, you can consider the list 15, 10, 20, 8, 12, 18 and 25. So that is an important and interesting question. So here what we have to do, we have to construct the binary search tree for the following set of string, that is March, May, November, August, January, December, July, February, June, October and September. Yes. So first what I have done, like I had arranged in an alphabetical order: April, August, December, January, July, June and all those things. So if I have to insert the first element, construct the binary search tree for the following set of the string, the first element is considered as the root node. The root node is this March, the first element. So March, first I had inserted March, so this is the root node. The second node is May, so that will come, checking here, I am checking alphabetically R, Y. So MA both are the like the same. So next check what we are doing with the alphabet R and Y. So if I am checking, that May will come in the May will come as the right child node. Next element that we need to insert is November. So March, November will come in the right side. So next is the August, that will come as the left child. Next is April. If I am checking AP, so that is the smaller, so that will comes in the left as a left child node. Next element is January. So checking here, it is lesser than the root node value. Alphabetically we are checking. So August, April as the right child node. In the same way we are inserting the December. In the same way we are adding July. So after adding July, we got the binary search tree like this. After that we had inserted February. Next we had inserted October, and after adding September. So this is the required binary search tree of the given set of string. So we can easily insert the new element in the binary search tree. Now next operation that we can perform is the deletion of element from the binary search tree. So here we are getting the three cases which are possible. First one is we can delete the leaf node. We can delete the node having one child node. We can delete the node having two child node. So first we'll see the deletion of the leaf node. So if we are deleting the leaf node, so what we have to do, the left or the right pointer of the parent node, we have to set it as a null. So if we want to delete the sixth node, then we have to set the left pointer of the parent node at 8 as null. So this is quite a simple deletion. Next we'll see the deletion of the node having one child node. So if we want to delete the node having the one child, so this is the subtree. If we want to delete the node 15, delete the node 15. So the in order successor is copied at that place, 15, 18 and 16. So that is the in order successor of that node will be copied at that place. So after deleting the node 15, the in order successor, that is the 18, will go, and the node 15 is deleted, and after deletion we got the tree like this. Next we'll see the deletion of the node having, suppose if we have to delete a node having two child node, the two child node, if you want to delete the node 15, the 15 node is having the two child node 14, 18. So what we are doing, the in order successor of node 15, that is 15, 17 and 18, the in order successor, so 17 will come at that place, and the node 15 is deleted. So after deleting, this is the required binary search tree. So here this is one more example, like if from this tree, if we want to delete the node having two child node, that is we want to delete the node 7. So the in order successor, if we are looking for 7, 8, 9, so here 8 node will come at this place, and 6 is the left child node and 9 is the right child node. It means that we are copying 8 at the position where the value of the node is 7. So the left pointer of 9 as null. So here what we are doing, the left pointer of the ninth of the node 9, we are setting it as a null. So one more operation that we can perform on the binary search tree, like we have to search a node from the binary search tree. If I have to search the node 8, so what I am doing, I will start searching it from the root node, that is the 10. If I am seeing the 8 is lesser than 10, I have to search in the left subtree. Upon moving toward the next node, that is the 5, so here what I am doing, I am comparing 8 and 5. So 8 is greater, I have to search in the right side of the subtree. So and the last operation that we are performing is like the displaying, like if you want to print some of the element from the binary search tree, so that time we are using the display operation. So in my session, first I had discussed what is a binary search tree. The binary search tree are like this, like in which the left child node is having the lesser value as compared to the root node, and the right child is having the greater value than the root node. And we have seen some example like what is a binary search tree. After that we have seen why binary search tree is required. If we are using the binary search tree, the data will be organized systematically in an organized manner. So searching and the different operation that we are performing on the binary search tree will be more flexible, will be more efficient. After that, I had seen like what are different operation that we are performing. First is the insertion operation that we can perform on the binary search tree. Deletion operation. In the deletion, we have seen like we can delete the leaf node, delete the node having one child node, delete the node with the two child node. After that, we have seen the searching of the element from the list, searching the element from the binary search tree, and after that the display operation. So that all is there in my today's session. In case if you are having any problem, just let me know. Thank you.